What's up, YouTube? Lon Kieffer, the retired comic. Woo! Here for another of our healthy moments. Man, what a week. 3 days ago, I was in Cancun in this kind of weather. I'll drop a little video here. And today, I'm in this frozen river, winter wonderland. What a difference. But that's why you travel, to see the differences in the world. And so when I was in Cancun, I disconnected. I did some videos, but I disconnected. I didn't follow the news. And whoo, did I find out a lot was going on. I met a guy, a really nice guy from the UK. We kept showing up in the same places and sitting in the same area on the beach. And what I'm trying to say is I think we're similar guys. And we started talking, and guess what we talked about? We talked about comedy and cancer, something we both have in common. We did not talk about politics, and it was great. And I learned a lot in talking to him. I also learned, because we were on an all-exclusive resort thing, that I don't know the difference, genuinely, I don't know the difference between a espresso, a latte, a cappuccino, and an Americano. But I think I know which one I want. And I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of offended that people expect me to know the difference. I'd be fine with any one of them if you didn't offer me all of them. But if I've got to pick, I want to know what's what. And I want you to tell me, somebody to tell me objectively what all those things are, not to tell me which one I should have. So I guess I'm an Americana guy for the most part. American, not like that. But I drink black coffee. That's the way I drink it, not because I necessarily like it that way, but because I need the caffeine, and it's just easier. But if I go to Dunkin Donuts, this is how I order Dunkin Donuts, because I don't want to confuse anybody. Comedy and life is all about being able to communicate, and we are not communicating in this world, in this day and age. So here's how I order a coffee at Dunkin Donuts. And yes, because they got rid of the penny, my coffee went from $2.99 to $2.95. So everybody wins. Instead of leaving a penny, I leave a nickel now. And all right, Lon, stay on the point. When I order a coffee at Dunkin Donuts, this is how I do it. I say I'd like a large coffee with heavy cream and just 2 sweetened lows. I say that because, if you just say heavy cream and sweet and low, you get heavy cream and you get heavy sweet and low. And I don't want the heavy sweet and low. I want a little bitter. But I like that cream when I go to Dunkin Donuts, because since I'm already going to a convenient place, I'm getting something easy. But when I'm making coffee, it's just easier to have it black. Or when I'm traveling in the RV, it's easier to have it black. So what I have learned from this behavior is that I think I like a cappuccino more than I like an Americano. But then when I dig deeper, I find out that no, a latte is probably what I like, because the cappuccino probably has too much cream and typically more sugar in it. Point is, I don't really know these things, but the world seems to want me to know these things. All right, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. I might edit this, might not, trying to take them straight. But it's a confusing world out there, and we're all yelling at each other, and we don't really know what each other are saying. And I'm no better than that. I get caught up in it all the time. But I try and think like a comedian, and right now I'm focused on this coffee thing. I know the first time I went into a Starbucks, it was very intimidating. And I just walked up and said, "Can I have a large black coffee?" And she said, "You mean a Venti Americano?" And I said, I no, I want a large black coffee." And and then we went to dinner one night, and they offered me like a cappuccino soup, but it was with mushroom and truffle oils or something, and it was cold, and it was amazing. But I was really confused after that. So back to this guy that I met in the UK. We talked about comedy. We found out that he and I and my wife and I were all cancer survivors, and that we enjoyed being on the beach, just walking and not talking about current events or any of that crap. I don't know what that is. It's a different animal. So is he just mangled up, or is he a different animal? I think it's a... Maybe he's sitting on it? Do you know what that is?
It looks like a little one of those.
Yeah, but I'm...
Something different.
I think it's something different.
What the names are.
I call the other ones Catmandu because I can't say what they... The other ones are funny. This guy's kind of docile. Well, I told her that they're all... If this was New York, they'd all be rat. Well, yeah, they...
No, rodents are some kind of
They're not like those other dudes.
Yeah.
You got like a rat tail?
Oh, yeah, no
He's got a
tail.
little tail. No tail. A tiny.
Phew. I'm getting cold. I don't know how he's not. Hey, bud, let's go in. Come on. Good boy. Careful. Come on. Come on, bud. Yeah, buddy. What do you think of this ice? Brand new boots. Didn't even take the label off yet. Bought them for the snow. All right. So, King Nine Louie, come here, bud. Come here. Let's do it. Here's Magaputty. This is a shameless plug for views because everybody loves King Nine Louie. When he named him Louie, they said King Louie. And I'm like, K9, King Nine Louie, because I'm good at this branding stuff. Actually, I'm not, but I'm serious about what I'm trying to share here. And I'm serious about trying to learn in life. And sometimes I might come off. By the way, how's this look? We're no filtering here. We're straightforward. Oh man, it's cold. We are straightforward, honest, transparent channel here. This is what you look like when you've been shoveling snow. My lips aren't working. I'm gonna have to go back inside. Thanks for being here. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to others. Try and be objective. Let humor work. I hope to see you on a show sometime soon. Peace out, wherever you are.